Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Pisces April 18, 2022. Today's Mercury-Saturn minor challenge suggests that it's probably better to focus on editing and fixing problems than pushing the envelope. For best results, you should probably double-check your communications. Fears or insecurities can skew conversations to complaints and thoughts to negative places. Once managed, you're in great shape to find the perfect project or pursuit. A personal interest can rise to a new level, or it's more pleasurable, bringing your desire to do your best. Creative writing or expression can be rewarding. And, with the moon in your creative and romantic sector with Neptune, you need to allow yourself to dream, create, fantasize, and imagine. You have Aries in the house of love, you have the sun in Aries, which gives you all the love energy in the house of love, romance, and dating. Love relationships are very strong, and for the same reason, it is very difficult to end them. Today you will spend time with different couples in your life. You and your partner are going out on a double date with another couple. Or you will spend your time with your extended family, observing how your relatives get along in their marriages. You will think about what it takes to create a successful romantic relationship. You'll want to take notes in case you get any hunches. The efforts you make daily to ensure that everything goes as well as possible in your relationship are paying off. The astral atmosphere, especially the presence of the moon in your sky, allows you to take the necessary initiatives so that your love life is healthy and peaceful. If you're single, you're loving your solitude right now. You have found your rhythm and do not want to invest 100% in a relationship that will not take you very far. Knowing how to wait, there is everything to gain. Big decisions require you to have to justify yourself and explain what you plan to do. You are slightly irritated and reluctant to make the necessary efforts. As a couple, a conflict that dates back several days could get louder today. Escape the noise and find the way to serenity. Try to understand each other and you will continue together, for better and for worse. Indulge in your guilty pleasures and erotic fantasies all you want, but don't keep those rose-colored glasses on for too long. In the meantime, you can definitely harness the dynamic pull of Mercury in Aries as it continues to sizzle through your sixth house of details, daily rituals, and acts of service, but that's only those of you who need to get down to business. On another note, the moon will be joining forces with Jupiter and Neptune in Pisces via your fifth house of love, passion, and pleasure, adding a shimmery and enticing layer to your love life. But not all that glitters is gold. Finding the balance between your professional and private obligations could be challenging. As Venus in Pisces squares the North Node in Scorpio, you may find that you ought to make some allowances to meet your obligations at home and work. Since Venus is sweetening your private life, you may find that it could be easier to cut back on certain commitments at home. Talking to the people you live with or seeking support from your loved ones could be just what you need to alleviate domestic stress while focusing on professional success. Thanks to the moon's recent visit to your income sector, you have a better sense of where the money is, and some of your old fighting spirit has returned as the moon returns to kick off a new moon on the job front. Today might be more about work and job matters, and that will continue to be the case. This is what untapped income potential has been waiting for. Personal relationships don't always run according to plan. Turbulent situations crop up again and again, requiring all your energy. Smaller arguments and conflicts seem to be pre-programmed. Keep calm and deal with this turmoil in a relaxed fashion. Don't be shy about asking for what you want. How will you know who know what you have in mind until you say it? Maybe you should go to a cafe and talk about it there. If you feel your romantic life needs reevaluating, make an assessment of your personal life and understand what is positive, unique, and desirable about you, also what you want and why from a relationship. In this way you can create a sure and positive impression when you first meet others that they can respect. The planetary energy gives your powers of observation a boost, while allowing you to notice with compassion what needs help. Have you been neglecting your exercise routine or diet lately? Has your self-image suffered from lack of self-care? You will notice things about yourself today, but the most important thing you can do is take action. There may be something symbolic you can do, such as buying a yoga mat or scheduling a massage, if possible, to commit to giving yourself greater care. Talk to others as much as possible on this day. There is infinite possibility and knowledge in others. Ask for opinions, seek criticism, and learn from others' experiences. All of these things and more will see you progress in whatever you are doing. Never dismiss this valuable resource. You can find the answers often by seeking out another's guidance. And it can be from the least likely source, too. Even a child can say something that triggers a solution. Our eyes in the sky. The Scorpio moon links up with wildcard Uranus, which can infuse the day with a jolt of energy. Your emotions might not be the most predictable now, so take some time to do a grounding meditation or stretch before you continue with your day. Luckily, the energy here doesn't encounter much discord, so any surprises are likely to be good ones. Unfortunately, we could begin to see some cosmic conflict unfold later due to the changeable emotions that Uranus brings. This could make you feel as though your emotions are being repressed, and staying on top of your routine could prove difficult. If you're having a hard time managing your time, remember to be gentle and patient with yourself and others. You could also find that people are more standoffish now, but it's important that you not take this personally. It likely has nothing to do with you. Watch out for emotional spending right now as well. Don't blow your budget if you find yourself perusing your favorite online stores. As the evening rolls in, the energy becomes much more easygoing, and you'll have the opportunity to relax and release any stress or tension from the day. In the morning, the Scorpio moon aligns with Uranus, provoking erratic behavior. We might receive information that prompts us to act out of character. Perhaps an intuitive or psychic hit demands that we suddenly shift the way we are doing things. As with any reactive impulse, we should seek to determine the origin of the stimulus. Are we leading with intention or allowing ourselves to be led out of anxiety? Are we permitting triggering feelings to hijack our decision-making abilities? We might be faced with an outside event over which we have no control. Conflicts with family members can be the culprit, in which case it is always reasonable to ask for time to process before coming to the table to have a difficult discussion. Ceres in Gemini assists us in nurturing through speech, conversation, and holding space for others' opinions, nuances, and quirks. Yet Gemini care is not a matter of parroting, but of celebrating variety. We are not helpful when we mindlessly agree with another's opinions or chosen courses of action. We assist by offering our own perspective as a point of comparison. We assist by showing up, speaking our truth, and being a good listener for another who is questioning their personal process. Remember that advice does not need to be sugar-coated to be impactful. Being ourselves is the best way to be a support system. Oftentimes, others will find answers on their own if their conversational partner is present as they unpack their concerns.